This is Brian, and this week I've got something special for you. This is a real unscripted meditation recorded live on one of our retreat calls in preparation for our upcoming October Croatia yacht cruise. It's an invitation into an energetic space to slow down, reset, and come back to yourself, with real footage from the Croatian coastline. I recommend listening for at least 21 days and up to 3 months for the most powerful effect. Make sure to leave comments as you grow from this meditation so we can all grow together. I'll be reading them as always. And if you want more content like this, make sure to let me know in the comments. With that said, make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy the journey. Let's get started. Now that everybody's comfortable and relaxed, I want you just to start to become aware of your breath. You don't have to take deep breaths per se, but just be aware of what your breath feels like for a moment. And just follow your breath down into your body and then back out. You know, the body knows how to learn and knows how to teach itself. So all we have to do is, as we wake up more and more, is just surrender to the flow of the body and start to turn on our observer, and then the observer teaches you. So just watch yourself breathe. Notice if you're breathing into your chest. Notice if you're breathing into your stomach. And then just ask yourself, can I allow my breath to drop deep into my body? Can I allow it to just drop all the way down into my stomach, where I can feel my stomach a little chubby? And then let that breath out. And with each breath, imagine you're breathing in positive energy that serves you. And with each exhale, you're letting go of more tension, stress, anything that might be holding you back. It's just this constant exchange of energy, constantly cleansing, constantly letting go. And now become aware of your feet on the ground. And just feel the bottom of your feet, feel your toes, and notice what they feel like. There's no right or wrong. There's just the feeling that's there. Take your toes and gently grab the ground beneath you. Feel each toe. What does it feel like to grab the ground with your toes? Remembering that the ground literally gives you energy. Electrons come from the earth, and as they go up into your body, they actually get rid of inflammation, stress, tension. So just allow your body to welcome the idea that you're receiving energy from the earth. What I want you to do is just become aware of the bottom of your feet. For me, it's in the center of the bottom of the foot. There's a sense of an opening or a dial, and I can imagine, just use my imagination to imagine I open that dial and allow a connection to the earth. And I can begin to receive all kinds of energy from the earth, just as much as I can ground down into the earth. So just begin to notice what that feels like if you're getting that sensation. And then even while you're doing that, you can grip the ground a little bit with your toes. And just think of each toe as a piano key that creates different sensations and feelings from the earth. Perfect. Now, take your consciousness, and as you continue to feel the ground beneath you, I want you to move up to the base of your spine, your perineum, and just begin to let go. Begin to release that area. Begin to notice what it's like to ask your body to let go of all the tension stored in that area, if there's any. And just notice what it's like to let that tension go, even if it's just 1%. And feel the base of the spine, down to the perineum, begin to open, like as if there's a dial there too. And just feel that sense of connection from that area down into the earth. And then also feel any sense the earth supports you. Now remember, we get everything our body needs to stay alive from Mother Earth. That's why we call her Mother Earth. She feeds us. Food comes from the earth. Oxygen comes from the earth. Shelter comes from the earth. Everything physical we have in our life that keeps our body alive, right down to the minerals and the oxygen in our body, comes from that earth. Our ancestors are buried in that earth. Every ancestor you've ever had is buried in that earth. Every story that's ever happened to humans is buried in that earth. Every trauma, everything beautiful goes back to the earth. Everything physical goes back to the earth and comes from the earth. So allow that abundance that comes from the earth to come up through the body, through the feet, through the perineum, through the tailbone. Just feel that connection. You're just a speck on that earth, and that earth is a battery charger. You're a tiny little battery, and it can give you all the electrons, all the energy you need, and it can also ground out any tension in your body through those connection points. So just become aware of the feeling and the flow between you and your mother, or the world's mother. Just notice what that feels like. Allow yourself to root into the earth. Allow yourself to feel the earth's support. And just see how big the earth is compared to you. And breathe into that. Now I want to invite you into something a little different, but just be in the background of your mind, keep aware of this, and begin to feel your heart, the location of your heart, but the center of your chest, not off to the side, just to feel the energetic heart. And ask your body to begin to open that heart as much as it's willing. No force, no efforting, just courage. Courage is the first energy that opens the heart. Courage is your ability to speak one's truth with an open heart. It's the basic definition of courage in its earliest form. So the courage to feel what's inside of you, to speak about what's inside of you. So ask your heart to open in conjunction with the grounding. As you ground deeper, the heart can open wider. And ask yourself, what's it like to feel the space around me through my heart? To become aware of it. You don't have to see it literally, but what's it like to be aware of the space all around you? And notice what that feels like. And then I want to invite you into not just feeling the space around you outward, but to invite that space inward. What's it like to create almost like a conduit or a channel to the outside world and begin to let everything come in and through the heart? Just like the earth supports you from below. Just like you ground energy outward, you also receive energy upward to replace the energy to the left. And just let that energy flow through you. Whether it's women, abundance, beauty, or even something that's not so beautiful, you can still let it in. And you can even ground it out. So as you begin to feel everything around you, including all your brothers on this call through your heart, and you begin to let all your brothers in, begin to notice your grounding and what that feels like to the earth, because that's where that energy can channel and ground down to. It can ground into the earth as it comes in, and then energy can come back up from the earth and be offered back out, not forced, but offered to your brothers, to the people around you, to the women in your life. Just feel that flow as if you're a conduit for that flow of energy. Now begin to become aware as you feel these two energies of your stomach, particularly the floating ribs, particularly the sides of your stomach, and begin to relax any tension. Allow yourself to get a little fat. Start to become more open and allow that energy to build up in your belly. As you relax open, as much as you do without force, gently and naturally, begin to allow that energy of the stomach to connect to the heart. And allow the heart to drop into the stomach, and allow the stomach to open wide into the space around you, just like the heart did. As you begin to open and offer the energy of the stomach to the world around you. The energy of the stomach is certainty, definitiveness, decisiveness, and it's also gut instincts. The gut is known in science as the second brain. It's the instinctual brain. The bacteria play a large part in your ability to make good instinctual decisions. Your emotional state from your heart is the big determiner, usually, of the condition of your gut, ultimately. So begin to allow yourself to feel with your gut the world around you, and then begin to allow yourself to feel the energy flow in, not just out, as much as you're willing. Begin to feel your heart grounding into your gut, as just like a flower pot would ground a flower, or a tree trunk would ground a tree. Just notice what that feels like to ground out your heart with your stomach, and ultimately down to the legs. Now, the gut does one more thing, and it's an obvious thing, but it's not so obvious at the subtler level, is it digests food, right? But it also digests emotions and feelings. So as the heart drops energy into the gut, ask it to digest whatever you're feeling for elimination, for grounding. And begin to become aware that your ability to digest food is just a copy or an extension of your ability to digest energy, which is emotion. And begin to digest that emotion. Begin to digest everything you're feeling. That means come to full acceptance so you can get the realization, the learning, the understanding out of whatever you're feeling. And this allows you to transmute old stories and emotions into lessons and realizations, and because you always get something greater from any trauma, anything you've been holding on to up to this point. As you dissolve it and digest it, on the other side, when you're done, you get a realization, a reward that's greater than the pain ever was. It's just to keep allowing your body to feel, to have the courage through the heart to feel everything, and the courage to digest it and process it, and get to the other side where powerful realizations and understandings come from, as old experiences fade away, because you're just eliminating them through digestion, through feeling. Good. And now I want you to invite one more energy in. Invite the energy from above. Energy up from the crown of the head. Imagine the crown could open, and you could receive energy down to the top of your head. You might even feel it in the face and the throat, as if the sun's shining on you, and the sun's giving you all of its healthy rays that charge up the cells of your body and get the mitochondria functioning properly. We've got UVA, UVB, we've got ultraviolet, we've got all kinds of stuff that comes from above. In spiritual terms, you could say, if you're Christian, the Holy Ghost. There are terms for Buddhism, there's terms for Muslims that all refer to this energy from above coming down. It's the energy of transmutation, of change. It's the energy that when something is really stuck and you invite it down, it has the ability to unstick it, to set you free, so that you can then feel it, digest it, and eliminate it, and then receive something new in its place. It's the internal energy, the spiritual energy, the energetic energy, looking at it from quantum physics. And the energy from below is the physical energy. So feel those two coming into your body and meeting. Feel the energy from above, below, and the energy from the heart, in front of you, from the world. So you've really got three energies at play here. You've got the energy from above, spiritual, consciousness, the energy from below, matter, and the energy from in front of you, the world, that gets created between the two. And just feel, in any way your mind creates it, all three of them talking, having an experience. And just observe that experience flowing through you. See, really good meditation is about the flow of energy, flow state, and then ultimately flow beyond state. It's about letting everything happen and flow through you with no more resistance, and digesting anything you've got resistance to, feeling it and digesting it. So many meditators today try to cut off from their energy, and that just doesn't work. They try to cut off from the flow and create a bubble. I want to invite you into more flow, more feeling the world and your brothers around you from this place. And I want you to take in the idea that you're not just feeling that energy from above and below and in front of you alone. You're feeling it with all your brothers on this call right now, all together at once, amplifying each other. Noticing what that feels like. Maybe just gently moving the toes again, grabbing the ground, inviting your heart open even wider, your stomach open even wider, feeling the space, the world around you, and allowing the world around you to flow into at the same time. Each deep breath into your belly, relaxing you more and more. Good. Good. Now, I just want you to sit in it for a minute and just watch the flow of these energies. I'm going to give you 1 minute to do that. And we're going to gently bring this to a close. Starting now. Now take a couple more breaths deep into the body and begin to let go. Let go of everything and slowly start coming back to the room. With each breath, allow your awareness to return. Begin to open your eyes. And I want you to invite yourself to keep some of the flow of this energy today, throughout the rest of the day, to begin to allow more flow state to take over in your physical world. Because as you allow these energies to flow through your body, it's easier to experience flow state in the physical world, to be able to walk through life and hit many flow states. Maybe you're doing the dishes and you do it all in flow. Maybe you're doing the laundry or taking a walk, or maybe you're doing something more athletic, riding your bike or something else. Just allow and invite the idea of flow state to take over and begin to express itself in and through the body. Flow state happens as you communicate to the world around you through these energies and receive energy. And then it takes over. You think less. Your mind slows down and your body thinks more. Your body does the thinking. The energy flowing through your body does the thinking, not your mind. Good. Now a couple more breaths. Begin to open your eyes. Look around the room. Take everything in. And just notice how you feel.